All right, everybody. Well, let's get started. I don't see that anybody has jumped on here as of yet, but we're going to get going before the rain comes back yet again. Tonight, we find ourselves in Titusville, Florida, yet again. We're at Starling Honda, right on US 1. And we're going to snoop around and investigate the mysteries of what's going on in Honda land. So Starling Honda took over this dealership back in April of 2024. Ron Norris had it at the time, but now it is Starling all day, all night. And they not only took over this dealership, but they took over the GMC right in front of me that I did a full review of maybe a month or so ago. I was there. And they also took over the Ford store up the street here on Highway 50. But I thought we would look around at some of the vehicles and some of the deals that are going on at Honda right now. Still not seeing anybody on the live. Hopefully I'm doing everything correct here, which is, suspect. I'm not the most tech savvy by any stretch of the imagination. So Ron Norris had the dealership here for many years. He had dealerships here since 1966. And he's had Honda since the 70s. But just a few years ago, he retired. And that's it for him. He's done. He cashed out. Starling paid all the money for this beautiful mausoleum that was built. So before, the Honda dealership that was here was only about 20,000 square feet. Now they are 40,000 square foot, and they take up 5 acres of real estate with this property. So not too shabby. They also employ about 100 people locally here, so doing good things for the economy by them being here for sure. Look at this right up front. At a Honda store, I guess we'll start with the Corvette, huh? 2024 Corvette. 2,400 miles, 2,415 if you want to get to brass tacks. 1LT. Wonder what they're asking for that thing. And what else do we have up here on the point? All right. Civic 4-door hybrid sport touring. Good Lord, that's a mouthful. $33,445 is the price of this thing. And as usual, at every Honda dealership, you'll always see them accessorize it. Can't really make any money selling one of these things, so I guess they all do this. It doesn't matter if I'm on the West Coast. It don't matter where I am. I see the same stuff. So what do we got? $995 lifetime window tint, door edge guards, door pull guards, all season floor mats, and a cargo tray. But you know what's hilarious as you look at this thing? The windows definitely are not tinted. There's no all-weather mats inside to speak of. So I guess they'll get around to it. Or if you tell them, hey, I'll pay the $9.99, go ahead and give me that stuff. They'll put it on for you. I still have nobody on the live, it doesn't look like. So maybe I did something wrong. That's highly possible. You can barely see this window sticker, but this is a 2026 Passport RTL. What is the price of this thing, you ask? Well, let's look. How about $40,955? That is a pricey puppy right there. Really good looking though. I gotta say, Passport definitely looks good. I'm in love with the new Honda. Yeah, that's definitely got eyes to it. And Honda fans are losing their minds over the relaunch of the Prelude. So here in 2026, at some point, we will see that little puppy returning to Honda's lineup after about a 20-year hiatus. It's going to be a hybrid, it looks like. We'll have the new S shift, I think is what it's called. It's supposed to simulate the feel of a dual clutch transmission. I guess we'll see how that works out for them. But I know a ton of people are talking about that vehicle. They want their Prelude back. I always like the Honda Prelude, so I'll be happy to see it back as well. HRV in red. Not many red vehicles out here, that's for sure. Honda likes the white, the black, the silver. So what do we got here? A 2026 HRV, two-wheel drive sport. Where are we at? $29,450. And of course, our usual $1,000 in accessories. Because you know you're going to want to put all that stuff on. Had some good storms earlier today. I came out to film a full video on this, so I have been here for hours, flying the drone, talking, you know, the normal. How about the Odyssey? Everybody still like these things? I guess they're still pretty popular, huh? And nothing unlocked. I can't find a single car unlocked. They are definitely doing a good job of pulling the handles here at night. 2026 EXL, $44,290. This dealership does charge an electronic filing fee. I can't find out what the exact amount is. And their dealer fee is $995. So about par for the course in Florida at the moment. Well, hopefully y'all will be able to watch this down the road, because I'm not sure what I did, but I have nobody on here live with me. Or maybe everybody's just busy. Maybe the football games are that good tonight. Nobody wanted to join Smitty. All right, so let's take a look at some of the cars. Unlike our American counterparts, I will say, Honda has not increased prices crazily like you would expect. I mean, in the last 2 years, the Civic from 2025 to 2026 only went up $345. That's it. Seems like it would be a lot more than that. But that's all they've raised it. And if you're thinking about buying a new Honda, you are starting to get into prime Honda buying season. October through December is when they put out all their craziness to get you to come in and get rid of the old vehicles before the new ones come. So you'll be able to score your best deal here in the next 3 months. Lucky you. And as far as like some of the current things they're doing, so Honda has their own national ads and all that stuff, but Starling, from their website, the 2025 Civic hatchback, this little puppy right here, a hybrid sport you can lease for $298 a month. That's a 3-year, 10,000 mile a year lease. Now, I will tell you, because I enjoy reading the fine print, that is without, so that's zero down in their ad. However, zero down plus tax, tag, title, doc fee. So you're still probably putting 3,000 down to keep that 298 lease payment on this car. The just the regular Civic Hybrid, like this one right here. This one you can lease for $302 a month, they are saying. So like I said, everything says zero down, but remember that's plus tax, tag, and title. So just figure $3,000, maybe a little more, maybe a little less, but $302 a month to drive a Civic Hybrid Sedan Sport. That doesn't seem too bad with only a couple grand down. I mean, that's a great vehicle right there. Dealership is absolutely beautiful, lit up at night. Does look really good. Guess we should take a look at this Trail Sport sitting over here. We got nothing else to do, right? Oh, and also I need to mention, because I almost forgot, Honda is still doing 500 military. So for those of you that served in our armed forces, you're still getting that $500 military excuse me, rebate. And if you've recently graduated college, it doesn't matter if you still live at home with mom and dad. You know what I mean? Don't bring it up, but they don't take it back from you. So if you walked, you're still picking up $500. And all that stuff is stackable as well. So make sure you go online and look at all the current incentives and stuff like that so you don't leave any money on the table. Huge service department, and they do all sorts of crazy specials here. I mean, an oil change on their website is $59.95. If you come in after 2 p.m., it's happy hour, so you get $10 off. So you can get an oil change here at a dealership with Honda trained technicians for $49.95. That's a freaking deal. Throw a tire rotation in the mix for another $19.95. You know, I got to look at these cars. I mean, that's just, you know, par for the course. 2022 Lexus. This thing is nice. RX 350, 28,000 miles. Who would get rid of a Lexus with only 28 clicks? Now, like this right here, Durango, a 2021, I can totally see why somebody would get rid of that freaking thing. Grand Cherokee, once again, 2024. I can totally see why somebody would say, yeah, I'm over this freaking piece of shit. 39,000 miles. Wow. Already out of warranty, unless you count the powertrain, but that ain't nothing. Look at that Sahara. 2024 Sahara? That is good looking. And a 2024 Tundra? Really? 12,000 miles. That's it. And they've already said, yeah, I'm bored with this. Look at that big GMC truck. Wow. 2500 HD. Beautiful. And the Chevy, don't care anything about that. BMW, almost said Mercedes. Okay. All right. That's an M series. Grand Coupe X-Drive. 35,000 mile, 2020. What do you think of the pearl white paint on that thing? And then you've got a 4x4 Taco sitting right next to it, a 2019. What are the miles on that thing? No miles on the sticker there. But what do we got for miles here? 82,900 on this V6 SR5. Man, they weren't afraid to drive that thing, were they? That's a couple miles. And a 2023 Sorento EX. They've got tons of equipment on them, but I mean, at the end of the day, you still got to remember this is a Kia. So, you know, all your neighbors and stuff are going to go, what are you doing? 18,000 miles. Miles are good. I mean, 2023. And we got a 4Runner Limited out here? What? 2021? 14,000 miles? Pearl white? Definitely speaking my language here. Definitely. Very pretty. Very pretty vehicle. Right next door to it is a Subaru Outback. At least I think it's an Outback. Look at that. This thing's been sitting here so long you can't even read the sticker. Yeah, don't care nothing about it. 2023 Colorado. Very popular truck. Once again, stock sticker is worn off from age and the sun. What do we got for miles though? 38,000 with a 4-cylinder turbo. So just to get to some questions, hopefully you all will actually be able to watch this video. Not sure what's going on here and where everybody is tonight or what setting I definitely did not hit. There's no telling. So let's get to some questions. As always, I don't read people's names. You shared pics of your wife. Why not have her be in some your videos? Because my wife cares nothing about cars. She cares nothing about my channel. It is not her cup of tea at all. She has tons of books to read and things like that to do. So yeah, getting her to do any kind of car video with me will never happen. But it would be hilarious if I could talk her into it. Trust me. I've tried to think of ways to bribe her to be in videos, but for other things. But yeah, she's out. Not having it. All right, what's next? Are you the same Brandon Smith I went to high school with? I have no idea. If you went to high school here in Titusville, you went to Astronaut or Titusville High School, it's highly possible. Back in the 90s, early 90s, we could have crossed paths. If not, then no, I am not the same Brandon Smith you went to school with. But you've seen me hopefully in a video, so you should kind of already know if I'm that guy or not. Why don't you drive every car you review? You hiding something from us? No, I'm not hiding anything from you. It's called time. When I film these videos, when I am at the dealership, you have to remember I am there selling cars, doing paperwork, moving cars. There's always something going on. So I don't have the luxury of just, you know, starting a video and finishing it from start to end. When I review a car, you see me driving an old 15 Mercedes or an old Sport Track or something, I will film a little bit, go to work for an hour, finally free up again, come back out, try to remember what I've already done, start shooting some more. But yeah, it's never continuous start to finish. I wish it was. God, it would make things so much easier for me. Funny question though. But yeah, I try to drive everything. I just don't always have time. Okay, 2 more questions. Do you seriously still not drink? No, I do not drink at all. Seriously. It's been almost 8 years or just over 8 years. I don't really keep track anymore because I don't think about it. I don't care. But no, I don't drink. 2021 Buick Enclave. 17,000 miles. Definitely a vehicle I absolutely cannot stand. But I can't stand one of these either. So 2018 S model. Model S, however you want to word it. 55,000 miles. Wonder what they're asking for that thing. They simply fall off the face of the earth once you buy one. Oh, this weather. At least it's kind of cool out and there's a breeze. Earlier, it was just storming and man, it was brutal. There's another brand new trail sport sitting over here waiting to go through PDI. Got plastic all over it. And yet again, everything's locked. I don't want Smitty to look at anything. All right, we're losing light. What do we got here? 2020, I can't even see. 2025. And where are we at price-wise? Can't even see it. It's too dark. Yeah. Couldn't tell you. Not cheap. That's what I will tell you. It's not cheap. Well, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and say thank you for watching the video. I started to go live just before 7, and then I realized I was in vertical mode again, like last week on the first episode. So I canceled out of that and started this one horizontally, now that I've learned that. But none of you are here, so I probably did something stupid. Look at this Ridgeline. Pearl white, black wheels. Can't even see the window sticker. And of course it's locked. I am glad that Honda finally made the bed flat. All this used to have a line that came up and it wasn't, I mean, it just didn't work. It just didn't work. So, I mean, they're trying to make it look more like a truck, I guess, but still not a truck. But they are crazy popular. I know that. Good looking. I did not see any lease specials on the Ridgeline when I was on the website. Now, could be because I just blew right by it and wasn't paying attention. That's highly possible. And before I get out of here, I just wanted to tell you that I do have coffee cups on the way. Let me spin this around here. Hey, what's up? So I do have coffee cups on the way. I bought, I don't even remember if it was 6 or 10. I'm giving them away. You can't buy them. I'm not here to sell you all stuff other than cars at the dealership I work at. So I will be doing some giveaways on those coming up soon. So if you want one, hopefully you'll get one and I'll mail it to you. And it'll be awesome. You can explain to everybody what the stupid coffee cup is on your desk. But at least you and me will be able to laugh together. I appreciate all of you tuning in. Thank you so much. Hopefully this will be able to air and I will figure out what I did wrong yet again. But as always, I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for supporting the channel. It means the world to me. I think we're almost at 2,300 subscribers. If you own a Honda, if you're thinking about getting a Honda, drop in the comments. Tell me what you're looking at, what you're thinking of getting, or what you're driving right now. I would love to hear it. All right, if I don't see you all soon, I'll just wait longer.